If you've been following Grand Archive since at least set 3 Alchemical Revolution launched, you've probably heard about how unplayable the cleric champion Arisana is. And while I don't think she is a top tier, tier 1 meta-relevant competitive character, I think she is a little better than people give her credit for, a little bit more powerful, able to steal some wins, and honestly a ton of fun to play. And I'm very grateful today to be joined by the one and only OnceInLuv, a Grand Archive stalwart from very early on, and an upcoming caster from the first Grand Archive World Championship. OnceInLuv joins me playing a couple of fun, interesting decks, exploring 2 different champions on the Wind Element who just aren't getting played on the Wind Element very much. One of them not at all in competitive play, so join me as we battle my Wind Arisanna list versus OnceInLuv's Wind Ranger, and he will tell you a little bit about himself and his deck right now.
Hey guys, what's going on? OnceInLuv here from the Magic Library and from Balance Productions. If you guys are checking out this video, that means you're watching me and Maindeck Dan play a little bit of Grand Archive. Today I'll be sporting a Wind Arisanna deck with a focus on Battlefield Spotter, First Relentless Raptor, and a little bit of shenanigans with a ton of different suppress mechanics. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. All right, this is the first time I've played this deck, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm excited.
So we'll start with the Spirit of Wind. 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna pass my turn. Go ahead.
All right, this is a classic Wind turn 1.
It really is a classic. If you're not allies, it's just win turn 1, pass turn.
Yep. I am going to also materialize Spirit of Wind. We'll have our little Wind mirror match here. But this is the version of this deck that I've found the most success with so far. Draw my 7 cards plus my draw for turn.
I'm excited to see the enhanced potency 4 on the field.
Ooh. No, we're not that kind of Arisana, actually.
Oh.
I think this is, man, this is a weird start. Should I don't know your deck well enough to know if how scary this is to do, but you're Wind, so it's like, how scary can this be?
How scary could it be, right?
We're gonna go Academy Guide, Academy Guide.
Academy Guide, Academy Guide. Oh, that's wild.
Yep, and then I will go attack and attack. If you got anything to interrupt me with, that's totally cool. Go for it.
No, I'll take 2.
All right, excellent.
2 Academy Guides is kind of crazy.
Yep.
I'm not expecting that for a start.
I wasn't either. First time it's happened with this deck.
End step, I'm going to 2 down fast cure. We have equal
good.
influence, so there'll be no effect of it. But I'm going to use this to pay for my materialization of Diana level 1. So materialize Diana level 1. Pre-recollection, I am going to 2 down to Juggle Knives you.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'll deal 1 damage and then draw a card.
You got it.
And I will move to Recollection, Recollect, and draw for turn. Oh man, I'm so scared. 2 Academy Guides. All right, I'm gonna 2 down to play Gawain.
Okay.
So Gawain will swing 1 to face.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. So take 1.
On champion hit, I will discard or I'll sacrifice. So I'd like to see memory.
You're gonna be happy to see a Cosmic Bolt is in here. Let me flip this up so you can see these not upside down. We have a Fairy Whispers,
a good hand.
Dream Fairy, Cosmic Bolt, Scry the Sky, or Scry the Stars, I should say, Vanish from Sight, and Fast Cure.
I'd like the Dream Fairy to go away.
That makes sense.
We'll discard the Dream Fairy.
Yep, you got it.
I'll pass my turn there.
All right, we love to see it. I mean, I don't like losing the Dream Fairy, but we're ready for some value now. So these Academy Guides will allow me to level up very efficiently. We will level this turn to Arisana level 1.
Yeah.
Arisana has Unenter Gather twice. I'm just going to be using our handy-dandy little card here that comes in the starter deck to manage all these. For all the viewers who have never seen Arisana before, which is going to be an amount for sure because of how much she gets played in competitive play. These are all actually item tokens that are technically, like you can imagine, they're sitting in play, but the board just makes it a little easier. So we are going to gather 2 of these. Oops, this went off camera, but we got 2 4s.
Whoa.
So that means we are getting 2 Frasias.
Wait, doubles is so good here.
Doubles is always nice to see. Okay, then I will recollect and draw for turn. I hate using these early, but I'm going to go ahead and do a Fairy Whispers right now.
Sure.
Because we do need to see... Oh my goodness, wow, okay. We need to see some other cards. Okay, we're going to put 1 of those on top, and then 2 on the bottom, and we'll reveal a Fairy Whispers.
Ah, the classic.
Yep. And since I reveal a win card, it goes to my hand. And yeah, we're just gonna do that again. I guess.
I think it's good, especially when you have 2 Academy Guides on the field.
Yes. Okay. It's better than nothing. We're gonna put this on top. These on the bottom, and we're gonna reveal a Swift Recruit.
Whoa.
And we're going to have Academy Guide attack your champion.
1.
Academy Guide attack your champion.
Take another 1. Puts me at 4, seeing you at 2.
That's correct. And then I will put out a Swift Recruit.
Sure.
As well. Get a little interceptor out there. He's gonna hang back. Try and guard against any Goins or anything he can this time. All right, and then I will pass the turn.
Sure. In your end step, I'm going to put 2 down, and I'm going to backstep my champion.
Sure
so
thing.
Diana will be distant, and I'll draw a card. I'm going to attempt to materialize Diana level 2.
Okay.
Your choice on payment. My finger will be on 1. You can just choose 2 for simplicity.
Sure. Just go 2 and 3.
2 and 3. All right, that's going to be a Veiled Dash and Escape the Wreckage.
Nice.
Diana level 2. On enter, materialize a bullet from your material deck. I'm going to go with a Taser Shot.
Okay.
I'll move to Recollection. Recollect, and then draw for turn. I'm going to 3 down for a Purse.
Ooh,
on this
okay.
Raptor.
Yep.
So for those who are watching who do not know what Purse does, Purse is range 2. Tap to suppress target ally, item, or weapon, and activate this ability only if Purse is distant. And she's a 1/3. I'm going to Lineage Release, Diana level 1.
Yep.
For a Blast Shot Pump, paying from memory. So your choice between 1, 2, and 3. Fingers
Go ahead
with
with number 1.
Okay. Number 1 is another Veiled Dash. Oh, that's rough.
Oof.
Veiled Dash is
Yeah,
what it is.
I was expecting the Blast Shot Pump here, though. That was the obvious
I
I
have to.
think.
There's 2 Academy Guides. I'm going to attempt to load Taser Shot into the Blast Shot Pump.
Sure thing. You got it.
Sure. And then I will swing Diana at your Academy Guide for 4.
Yep. And that's good.
Okay. I'll splash using the Blast Shot Pump's effect into the other Academy Guide as well.
Makes sense. Good try, Academy Guides.
There's a Taser Shot renewable. We'll go back. And I will also swing. There's no point. I'll pass turn there. Go ahead.
Okay, sounds good. The Swift Recruit held Purse off.
For now.
For now. All right, in that case, then, we're going to go to Plan B, which is actually usually my Plan A. I just don't usually have 2 Academy Guides against Wind, so... Temporal Spectrometer.
I had a feeling there was a Temporal.
Of course there's a Temporal. I'm playing the deck.
Temporal's
I only play
good, but it's
Temporal
scary
decks now.
against Wind.
It is. During Recollection, I will just immediately use this. So I get to exhaust it, and it puts a time counter on it, and I'll be able to sacrifice it when I materialize something to pay for memory equal to the number of time counters on it. Okay, then I will Recollect and draw.
Ooh, that means you're running Beseech too, aren't you?
Oh, of course I am.
Beseech
Of
so
course.
good with Temporal.
You know, I'm just going to pass the turn.
How many cards in hand?
I have a total of 6 cards in hand now.
I'm going to materialize a Turbulent Bullet. Yeah. So renewable, on hit, 2 target allies you control gain +1 until end of turn.
Sure.
Move to Recollection. recollect, and draw for turn. I'll play a battlefield spotter. So on enter, another target ally you control becomes distant, and then level 2 plus other units you control gain range 1, which stacks. So I will give it to my purse. So purse is distant now with range 3. I'm gonna load Turbulent Bullet into Blast Shot Pump.
Okay.
And I'm going to declare an attack on your champion for 2.
I will go ahead and intercept that with the Swift Recruit.
Okay. Give me a second to think about how I want to do this, because there's some shenanigans that can be done here.
There are, indeed.
And I don't know if it's better or not to do it. So I will swing for the 2, hitting your Swift Recruit.
Okay. And then blast the damage onto Arisana?
Yep. And you want to retaliate, I assume?
Yes, I will retaliate for 1, of course.
Okay. And that will put me at 5, and you will go to 4. Blast Shot Pump breaks. And Turbulent Bullets on hit effect. Both my allies will gain +1 until end of turn.
You actually had 2 on hit effects from that.
Oh, you're right. That's what it was. That's why Blast Shot was so good.
Yes.
So they get +2.
Yep, Blast Shot replaces the damage with dealing to 2 units, so it's 2 on hit effect.
Blast
It's
Shot
good.
is crazy.
Blast Shot is nuts.
Blast Shot is
So yeah,
crazy. All right.
A lot of damage coming in at me this turn.
Battlefield Spotter will swing for 3.
Yep.
And Purse will swing for 6. I believe.
She's distant too. Oh my god.
Yeah, range 3 and then +2. So 3 + 2 +2, yeah, for 6.
Wow.
That is a lot more than I was expecting it to be. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, that was pretty good. That was nuts.
And I'll pass my turn there with 2 cards in memory and 1 card in my hand.
Yeah, the problem is your influence is only 3 here, so this is not a very good fast cure I'm gonna use at the end of turn.
Yeah.
So we will fast cure and gain no health back, but we have the floating memory down. So
that's the beauty of the early Gawain is if I see something like a fast cure early, I can play a little more aggressively, and if I don't see something like that, I can kind of play for more influence where I cycle my hand instead.
All right, well, I'm getting pushed against the wall, so of course I'm going to Arisana here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to spend the floating memory on this. It might be greedy, but I'm going to spend the floating memory on this one. Mm-hmm. And then I will recollect.
Did you gather? She's on enter gather.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
2.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just skipping right ahead. I need to gather as well.
No worries. Arisana is actually probably my favorite champion. It's just very hard to play competitively.
Yes. I will get a Blight Root and a Mana Root. 2 roots. Okay, now I will go ahead and recollect. Then draw for turn. I am going to actually just move to my end phase. My end phase, I'll use the inherited effect. Beginning of the end phase, I will get rid of these 2 Freyja to draw a card. Okay, and yeah, pass the turn.
You have 8 cards in hand now?
I now have 7 cards in hand.
7 cards in hand, okay. Move to wake up. I'm going to materialize a quick draw Piercer. Move to recollection.
In your recollection?
Yep.
I'm going to vanish from sight this turn.
Sure, sounds good.
So my champion will have stealth.
Right. Move to recollection and then draw for turn. I'm going to Zephyr my battlefield spotter.
Sure thing.
And then I will move to my end phase.
Okay, and at your end phase, yeah, that can come in and resolve.
Sure. She'll come back, and then I'll give distance to Purse.
Yep. And I will activate Temporal Spectrometer. Anything else in end phase?
I think that's everything.
Okay. We'll go to my turn. I will materialize Arisana level 3 using the Temporal Spectrometer and then 1 card at random.
Sure.
We'll just do it the same way. We'll have this be number 1.
Let's go with the middle card.
Middle card. You got it. It is the Cosmic Bolt. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to keep track of the Cosmic Bolts, but just making them obvious somewhere because they obviously had to damage another Cosmic Bolts. Okay, so now we can begin. In the Recollection phase, I'm going to use a Fairy Whispers.
Yep. I also realized I made a mistake.
You did not suppress my Temporal Spectrometer at end phase?
Yeah, because I thought the distant was until beginning of your next end phase. It's actually until the end of your controller's turn. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to put 2 on top and 1 at bottom.
Well, the star calling begins.
Yep. Not quite, but I will, for Fairy Whispers, reveal a Fertile Grounds.
Sure.
And pop it in my hand. Then I will finish Recollecting and draw a card.
I think Fertile Grounds is the card I thought that I was talking about earlier. I think I said Enhanced Potency, but Fertile Grounds is the copy one.
Yeah,
right?
Fertile Grounds is insane. You got to run this card.
Yeah,
so
good.
I'm going to go ahead and play Fertile Grounds. Fertile Grounds is going to allow me at the beginning of my Recollection phase to summon a token copy of an herb I control. So it's the draw engine using Arisana level 2's inherited effect. Allows you to keep up with the game at all. And then at that point, unfortunately, I'd like to play this earlier in the game than now, but there it is. I will pass the turn. However, you still missed the timing. I even asked you if you wanted to do anything else during end phase. So that was
actually, I wasn't planning on.
You weren't
going your temporal regardless.
Because you could have really dunked on me. It would have been really funny.
I thought about it, but the actual plan goal was to tap purse, banish.
Just to draw a card.
To draw a card.
And you want to back up?
Yep. I'm gonna suppress my quick draw piercer.
Sure thing.
Phase, so that way it comes back in your end phase.
Yes, that makes sense. Suppress.
Yeah, so it'll come back on the banish. Before it, I'll draw the card for the banish.
Yep.
And then it'll be your end phase. And then my wake up. GCR, crack GCR, draw a card.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, of course.
This deck is like too complicated for my brain. I'll be honest.
Both Ranger and Arisana decks are quite brainy.
There's a lot of steps involved that are kind of crazy.
But I'm going to be honest. It's the fact that we have decks like that really draws me to Grand Archive. Something I love about this is just how deep some of these lines get. Even in basic Allies decks, you have lines that get just crazy.
Oh, when I learned about the pre-recollection inspiring call, my life changed.
Yeah, right?
My life changed completely. Okay, so in recollection, I'm going to 2 down to juggle knives again.
Yeah, sure thing.
So that'll put you to 14.
I am at 14, yes.
And then I will draw a card for juggle knives. Move to recollection. Recollect, and then draw for turn. I'm going to swing 1 with Battlefield Spotter.
Okay, 1's fine.
I'm going to reclaim her back to my hand.
Yep.
And then I will 2 down to play her again. On enter, I'll give the effect to my purse to make her distant.
That's pretty good.
Battlefield Spotter will swing for 1.
Take 1 more.
Purse, I will tap purse to suppress my quick draw piercer.
Yes.
On banishment, I'm going to draw a card. And then I will move to my end step. Quick draw piercer will return, and I'll pass turn to you.
That interaction is so strong. That's the thing I love most about the Wind Ranger deck.
Wind Ranger is really cool. There's so many things that let you do this. It was really hard to figure out like the right engine.
I think right now is the turn when we really just need to Necklace of Foresight.
Necklace is good.
I think so. We have some stuff we just kind of desperately want to see for free that would get us somewhere. So yeah, we'll materialize Necklace of Foresight, and we will go ahead and during Recollection step We'll resolve our Fertile Grounds trigger. Just get that out of the way. So we will summon a copy of Mana Root. Then I'm going to pop Necklace of Foresight while we're still in the Recollection phase. And Glimpse 4.
Mm-hmm.
That is the card we want.
Well,
I will Star Calling Comet Fall.
A Comet Fall.
So
we'll take 4.
Arisana's gimmick, for people who aren't aware, is Star Calling. When you get to her level 3, she's able to glimpse cards, and whenever she finds a Star Calling card, she can cast it out of the glimpse by putting the rest of the cards on the bottom. And her level 3 allows me to pay 0 once per turn for it, which is how she gets huge value. That puts you to 9 taken.
Yep.
And then I will... So that was the 4th card, by the way. The Necklace of Foresight. Clutch.
Clutch.
I will Recollect. And then draw. Yeah. I don't believe I need to do anything during my turn. I'm going to attempt to move to my end phase. Oh, yeah. We cleared your board. You don't have any more shenanigans to do.
Yep.
All right. We'll go to my end phase. I will draw the card by getting rid of these 2 Mana Roots. And then it's your turn.
Sure. I'm going to move to Materialization immediately, and I'm going to materialize a Flash Grenade, paying with my Reclaim.
Nice. Okay.
So Flash Grenade on enter, draw a card. Okay, I'm going to move to Recollection, and then draw for my turn.
Sure thing.
I'm going to 1 down for a Vanishing Shot.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'll load Vanishing Shot into the Quick Draw Piercer.
Sure.
And I'm going to swing face 4/3.
I will Resolute Stand, targeting Arisana. Paying 3.
Paying 3 Resolute Stand. That's cool with me. Okay, Vanishing Shot will disappear. Quick Draw Piercer will go to 1. I will 2 down to Zephyr my Quick Draw Piercer.
Yes. Cycle Zephyr.
Yeah, cycle Zephyr. Draw a card for banishment. And I will pass my turn. End step, Quick Draw Piercer comes back. Sorry.
I'm going to do Cosmic Astroscope. And I don't have any floating memory. Just confirming. So I'm going to pay one of these 3 cards. Oh yeah, I'll just switch
Astroscope is tap Glimpse 3?
It is, yes. Tap to Glimpse 3. And all of your glimpses are now limited to 3 for what that's worth, which is not at all.
Yeah.
So this is number 1. Go ahead and choose which one you'd like.
Let's go with 2.
2 again. Beseech the Winds. Well done.
Oh, that's good for you.
Well, you had pretty good odds of hitting it, I'll just say that.
Whoa. The triple Beseech.
During Recollection, I will go ahead and use the Cosmic Astroscope right now, I think. Well, it is mathing again. Yeah. I'll Astroscope now. Astroscope during Recollection I found is a pretty valuable play because even if you don't end up finding the Astra, you can set up the perfect draws pretty easily with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good card.
A lot of fun things you can do with that.
I'm going to Cosmic Bolt you.
Sure. For 3? No, for...
this will actually be for 6 because we have 1 Cosmic Bolt and Banish right now.
Whoa.
I've got you at 15.
Over this turn. Puts me at 15. He's killing me this turn, guys.
During Recollection as well, I will get a copy of Blightroot from Fertile Grounds. Then I will Recollect and draw. You have 4 cards in hand?
I have 4 cards in hand, yes.
Oh man, do I put you on it? Do you... This is the clutch part. I do indeed have lethal. But it's barely lethal. And Veiling Breeze is a card that's real.
Veiled Dash also real.
Veiled Dash also a real card. I believe
Distance also with Flash Grenade.
Yes, you could make yourself distant too. Oh, there's too many ways. That's not good for me. I am going to need to just move to my end phase. And I will draw a card using my 2 Blight Root.
Whoa, straight to end phase. How many cards in hand?
I have 6 in hand. I'll have 7 now.
Whoa, that's scary. I don't know which cards in Astro are. What's it called? Fast speed.
Sure.
Besides sights.
There's at least one other really good fast speed one.
I'm going to materialize Diana Duststalker, paying with all 3 from memory.
That makes sense.
Dream Fairy, False Step, and a Reclaim.
Yep.
On enter, she'll be distant. I'm going to move to Recollection Step.
Okay. I do have a play during Recollection.
Sure.
I am, in fact, going to Vanish from sight again.
Oh, he's doing it again. All right, Vanish sounds good. Okay, I will draw for turn. I'm going to 2 down for a Shade Curse Hunter.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Shade Curse Hunter will swing face for 2.
She doesn't have True Sight, correct?
Oh, sure. You're right. I'm just going to leave her then. And I'll pass turn. Go ahead.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I forgot about Vanish.
That's all good. Okay, I will... we'll do the Terrafring. I think the Terrafring is the less greedy play. During Recollection, I will activate the Astroscope. Well, Tyler, sometimes it all just works out. I will Cosmic Bolt you, Star Calling.
Well, 1 down for a False Step.
There's a False Step.
2 damage.
Okay, yep, so this Cosmic Bolt, because I have 1 in my graveyard and 1 in Banish, is going to deal 8 damage, -2, so 6. Then I will Recollect, draw for turn, and I will use a final Cosmic Bolt for turn.
Oh, you have another one. Yeah, okay,
Yep.
yeah, it's over.
There it is. There it is. Arisana bolting away.
I played too greedy. I was I should have used it on your temporal spectrometer, but I wanted to see where the game would go from there.
You know, and I think that's something that as players start to get used to people playing temporal spectrometer, which I firmly believe people are going to begin coming around on at the very latest, once they are forced to play it in teams and worlds, and they realize, hang on, this card is like really good value sometimes. Like,
no, it's the best if you get more than 1 counter on it. It already outscales every other card.
All right, well, Tyler, appreciate it. Thank you so much. That was a fun game, and I hope the viewers got to enjoy not only seeing Arisana actually claim a victory, but see some of the fun things that Wind Ranger can do, because there's a lot of potential there. People can figure out, hey, do you think you could put Temporal Spectrometer in that deck?
You probably could. You could probably run anything in this deck. I think any of the Divine...